Today, I'm going to show you how to change oil on a Lexus GX470. This also applies to your 4Runner V8. Should go for the Sequoia as well. Check your capacity to make sure. But this is a 6.6 quart job. So let's take a look at what you need to get started. All right, you're going to want a good 5W30. I use synthetic, I use Valvoline, the high mileage. You need 6.6 quarts. So you can do a 5 quart and then 2 singles, but I just buy it in bulk as much as I can. Your appropriate filter. This is a 51-348 in the wicks, a 14mm wrench. And if you need a oil filter wrench, get it. I don't think I'm gonna need one today on this one. If we do find out that it's stuck, I'll show you how to get a stuck filter off as well. But that'll get you started. So get you a catch pan. So we're out of the vehicle. And you're gonna need that 14 mil here. So this is your oil drain plug, bottom of your oil pan. Make sure you're on the right pan. So bottom of the engine, there it is. So I'm gonna take this 14. Ooh, she tight. Who put that on there? Wasn't me. There we go. You're gonna loosen this up, and you should have at this point have already popped your cap up top. I always pop the oil cap up front to give it room to breathe. And voila, drain her out. All right, once that's drained, we'll move to the next step. After you've put a new crush washer and snug that bolt back up so that you can catch. You see where this is going to happen right here? This is the filter. This little shield will let it fall directly in here because it's going to leak. Whoo! Let's see how tight that dude is. See if I can get a handle on it or not. Gloves are a little dirty. That's why we say hand tight. Good night. All right, let me see. Let me grab a wrench. All right, oil filter pliers. If I can get a hold of it. There we go. All right, so it's moving. And we're gonna be fine. Your other option, if these don't work, if your filter is somewhere that you can't get to, put a wrench on it and somebody's over tightened it, you can spike, drive a screwdriver through it and use that to turn it. I have only had to do that one time, but once it's loose, there you go. Let that oil drip. You see the shield catching it, falls right into your catch pan. Let that drain. In the meantime, I think my wifey's here. She has joined us today as we work on this vehicle. And she thinks I'm an idiot, but whatever. All right, next step. Let me set you up here. What I like to do on the oil filter that's going on there is take a little bit of fresh oil and all you're gonna do is just coat this. So hopefully that ring and that seal doesn't stick like last time. If you've got one that installs straight up, some people will pre-fill these with oil. This one installs at a downward angle or a little bit of an upward angle, but I'm not gonna pre-fill this one. Just coat that, reinstall it where you took it off. I think we're clear enough for that one. Whoa, don't fall. Again, hand tight, that's all you need. Don't put a wrench on it to tighten it. That is enough. Make sure it doesn't spin anymore. You're good. You shouldn't have any leaks there. Clean it up. And let's go up top and fill it up. Last thing, put your oil in and Again, measured out 6.5, 6.6, however you want to call it, but basically 6.5 quarts. I'm gonna put the first in. I didn't even spill a drop. The oil fill on these, of course it's labeled, but it's on the driver's side of the engine cover here. Put my first 5 in. And once you've topped it off, go back under, check for any leaks, make sure you haven't missed something. I've seen people leave the fill bolt loose, the filter loose. Don't do those things. We had that happen on a fire truck one time. The oil fill bolt was left loose, and we were following that engine in a rescue truck, and all of a sudden we just started seeing this fluid come out under their truck, and we thought they were just losing water out of their booster tank. Negative. Somebody left the oil fill. They said lights come on, buzzers went off, and all kind of stuff went crazy inside that truck, and they pulled out. About the time we radioed them to tell them to stop, everything went nuts inside, and they stopped. And I think it took, it was like 2 or 3, it's so much oil goes in those things. It was a 5-gallon bucket. I know it was a 5-gallon, so it was at least 5 gallons that they lost on the roadway. Had to go back and oil dry it and all that stuff. Anyway, 6.6 quarts. Once you've done that, put your oil fill cap back in. This is a good time to check for any leaks, weird smells, any coolant and oil mixture here. And you're silly. And since you're already under your truck, check and see if there's anything that you need to fix. No, I'm not super sure this truck is jacked up. And this little one likes to play. So that should do it on your oil change. I hope that helped somebody. If it did, drop a comment. Smash that like button for us. It helps us on the algorithm. And we'll catch you next time.